I just made $600 trading, and I can't get comfortable. It's a dangerous spot that I'm in right now. Yes, I'm happy that I won my first trade, but it's tough because, you know, normally what I like to do is, like, when I win a trade, I'm back on the market with my profit, and you know, I'll sacrifice my profit so I can get more wins, obviously, and that way I'm in a risk-free trade. But you know, the market doesn't always work like that. So yeah, so I'm just making a video for mindset for some of you guys. You guys might be struggling with, like, how to do this, how to have a good mindset trading wise, or managing a P&L, and that's just not easy. It's hard. Like, it's not an easy task to, like, first of all, trade your money, and second of all, have a profitable P&L. That's like one of the hardest parts about trading, especially when you win. You know, when you win, you'll start to, like, feel good about yourself and be like, man, I'm nice at trading, you know, and then you get destroyed. So, you know, well, I'm excited. I'm still excited that, you know, that at least I won my trade. I'm very excited that at least I won my trade. You know, and it's the weekend now, so right now today's date is May 2nd, I believe, or today's May 1st, and this video will come out May 2nd. Yeah, so, you know, I basically, you know, got what I needed for the market yesterday, Friday, or today, yesterday, Thursday night to Friday, during London and New York session. So now what I need to do is I need to be very, very patient and wait until Sunday night, New York session and London session, to trade again. And that's hard for some people because when the market opens, you know, we're so used to wanting to make money and wanting to see results as humans, and, you know, especially traders, they want to be like, yeah, I made this much money, you know. And a lot of times when you're on the, yeah, I made too much money vibe, then you end up losing money. So yeah, you know, how you doing? What kind of dog is that?
He's a Skipper came in.
Hi, say hi. Nice dog. But yeah, so my bad you guys. But yeah, so yeah, so I gotta have a clean mindset, you know. I gotta, like, restart my mindset. When I get back in the market, I gotta get back into the market and be like very, very little, like use like a 0.01 lot size. If I do get into a trade, I'm gonna risk like about 10% on the trade. And yeah, I'm just gonna try to find the A+ setup that can work for me. That's like a good setup that I could take, you know. And this money's that I have in here is like my last, so I have to, like, be very, very diligent with it. I'm not gonna lie, today I woke up, the market was open for a couple minutes. I seen that it was been going down for a couple hours. I went on the market really quick, try to make some money. Like, oh, let me make some quick money before it closes. Nope, guess what? I took like a $70 loss. $70 loss in the account on top of everything else. But, you know, that's how life is. There's ups and downs. As long as you're able to stay in the game until you can get a good opportunity, then you're good, you know? So that's kind of like what I'm focusing on. I'm trying to like compound my account, but take good trades. Like, I can't be taking bad trades, man. And I can't be over leveraging on just, like, you know, against the higher time frame. I have to, like, go with the higher time frame. So yeah, I'm just like, this is like requiring some discipline out of me. You know, now I'm not working, so it's good for my mind, but I also have to keep something that I'm doing. Like, you know, that's why I'm glad I'm talking to you guys, making videos, hopefully helping somebody out with their trading journey or just life journey in general. But there's something that you have to be doing, like if you're trading as well. You can't just be trading. You have to like have hobbies, you know, have like a YouTube channel to work on, or like edits. You know, normally what I do is I just make edits while I'm waiting for the market to move or something like that, you know, or my basketball workouts, or, you know, basketball runs. Like, you know, I got a couple hobbies that I can throw into there. But if you don't have hobbies and, you know, you're sitting at the charts and looking at the market the whole time, it's not good, you know. It's not going to be good for you mentally, because you're going to want to always see something, or you're going to think that you always see like good moves in the market, you know, when you really don't. So that's the only thing I'm kind of like, you know, trying to be cautious of. Like, I gotta have hobbies. I gotta be able to do other things than just stare at the charts. You know, I can stare at the charts. Trust me, I'm a good chart starer. A lot of times I throw on the game. The NBA playoffs is on right now. I throw the NBA game on the side. I put the NBA game on the side. Put the charts on the other side. You feel me? And yeah, and that's good. But like, it's good to see and be aware. But you know, sometimes you gotta get off the charts. So you gotta take breaks and stuff. Like, I used to hate the weekends. I hated the weekends because the market isn't open on the weekends. So guess what that means? I can't make money on the weekends. And yeah, I would work and stuff, but work is nowhere near the type of money you can make in trading. The type of money I make at work is nowhere near the type of money I make in trading. The money I make in trading is literally 4, 5, 6 times more than I do like for my JOB, when I had a JOB, you know? So like, it's manageable if you can do it and not over trade and not over leverage, and like, you know, keep an insane mind. But that's the hardest part, because this shit is straight mental, bro. It's just like life, bro. It's straight mental, man. So yeah, I'm excited. I appreciate you guys pulling up, just watching my videos, and you guys make sure you guys watch my last video where I break down the trade that I did take. I broke it down a little bit, just kind of got on the charts, show you guys a little bit of like what I'm looking at. And when the trend is going a certain way, I just went with that trend and I made myself some money. So make sure you guys go watch my last video. If you're watching this still, please like the video. It helps the algorithm, helps me get recognized, helps YouTube promote my videos to other people. Yeah, 91% of you guys aren't subscribed yet to my video. 91% of you guys aren't. So if you sub, that'd be amazing. It'll help me and my family out and help me and my videos out. So I appreciate you guys for messing with me. Thank you guys for watching so far. I'm getting a lot more traction on my videos too. I don't know if it's the camera back out or the mic, or I don't know if it's like my niche or what, but I'm getting a lot more love. People are saying that, you know, they like my videos, or they're saying like, hey, you know, I felt the same way, I could relate to it. Like, you know, I'm getting comments like, yeah, I felt the same way, you're not alone, you know. So I'm looking at your comments. I read your comments if you guys do comment anything on there. Sooner or later, I'll make a video about my broker, what broker I use. I know a lot of people that are trying to start trading are having problems, like, you know, getting a broker or seeing what broker to use. So I'll be making more videos on technical analysis, trading, the charts, and like brokerage and whatnot. So yeah, stick around for that. It's coming out soon, but I appreciate you guys tapping in with me. Right now I'm heading back to the crib, so I love y'all, man. Peace. Thank you for pulling up again. And don't forget, man, trust in God, not in men, because God got the final say. So God's the one that knows. God's the one that knows your fate. God's the one that's in control. It's not you, bro. You're not in control. You can control a couple of things. How much money you put towards something, what buttons you click, you know, things like that. But you can't control it all, man. That job is only left for one person, and that's the man that's higher above. above all of us that knows way more than we know. So appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all. Peace.